The White House confirmed Friday that an aide who mocked Republican Senator John McCain's failing health hasn't lost her job. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders told reporters the surrogate communications staffer Kelly Sadler still works at the White House. "Yes, she does," Sanders said. Daily Mail.com raised the issue on Friday following reports that Sadler had told colleagues in an internal meeting that President Donald Trump shouldn't worry about Senator McCain's opposition to CIA Director-designate Gina Haspel's nomination. "He's dying anyway," she had said. Sanders initially dodged the question, refusing to talk about personnel matters or to validate a leak out of an internal staff meeting, one way or another. But she ultimately told a dogged White House press corps that there had been no sacking in the West Wing over the latest scandal to rankle the president. McCain is recovering from brain surgery in Arizona, and has begun to talk publicly about his wishes for his funeral. He has pointedly said he doesn't want President Donald Trump to attend. Should he be healthy enough to return to Washington, he could cast a deciding vote in a tough roll call on Haspel's nomination. Sadler has yet to comment about her flippant jab at McCain. Neither she nor the White House has apologized to the McCain family. The mother of three is a former opinion editor for the Washington Times. She's married to Frank Sadler, who previously served as 2016 presidential campaign manager for Carly Fiorina, another outspoken Trump critic. The senator's daughter Meghan, a regular co-host on The View, said on the show Friday that Sadler is unimportant and, unlike her father, won't be remembered for long. "Kelly, here's a little news flash, and this may be a bit intense for 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday," Meghan McCain declared, "but we're all dying. I'm dying, you're dying, we're all dying. I really feel like I understand the meaning of life, and it's now how you die, but how you live." "The thing that surprised me most," she continued, "is I don't understand what kind of environment you're working in where that would be acceptable, and then you can come to work the next day and still have a job. My father's legacy is going to be talked about for hundreds and hundreds of years," she said. "These people, nothing burgers. Nobody's going to remember you." On Thursday, the senator's wife Cindy hammered Sadler on Twitter, writing, "May I remind you my husband has a family, 7 children and 5 grandchildren." The White House hasn't denied the accuracy of reports about Sadler's comment to a group of 24 fellow communication staffers. It issued a tepid statement praising the anti-Trump war hero McCain, who has called the president the equivalent of a tinhorn dictator. He has declined to distinguish the actions of our government from the crimes of despotic ones, McCain writes in his forthcoming memoir. "The appearance of toughness, or a reality show facsimile of toughness, seems to matter more than any of our values." A White House official tried to take the high road, saying in a statement that "We respect Senator McCain's service to our nation and he and his family are in our prayers during this difficult time." Trump already has a history of touching a political third rail by publicly bashing Senator McCain. During a 2015 Republican candidate forum in Iowa, the future president doubted aloud whether McCain was really a war hero. "He's a war hero because he was captured," Trump said then, referring to McCain's years undergoing torture as a prisoner of war. "I like people who weren't captured." Minutes later, in a scrum of reporters, Trump was asked about the bone spur in his heel that resulted in a medical deferment from the Vietnam War draft. "Which foot was it?" Trump said he couldn't remember.